Hi guys, hope everyone's doing well now that we don't have access to a gym. I just wanted to show you guys my at-home workout routines since you don't have any fancy equipment, just using bands and body weights today. So let me show you. Picked these up yesterday at Big 5. As you can see, they're really simple, nothing crazy. I also have this one, which is a little nicer. I picked this up years ago. I don't remember where I got it, but it has the nice handles on it, kind of like the ones we have at the gym. So this is kind of all the equipment I'm going to be using today. And what I want to do is I want to document all my workouts that I do throughout the week so that you guys can see what I'm doing at home. And then hopefully you get some good ideas as to what you can do. I do want you guys to try out these workouts. If there are certain exercises you just can't do, there are many other options that you can substitute in from the workouts that we've done in the past. But hopefully you guys are able to get a good workout from these, and hopefully you guys stay active, because even though you're outside the gym now, we can't go to the gym. It's still important to stay active and work on your goals. Alright, so let's go over today's workout. Today I'm going to be doing upper body, focusing on the chest, triceps and shoulders. And I'm going to do 8 exercises in a circuit style. So you're doing them back to back with no rest in between, preferably. Now you guys, work at your own pace. So if you need a little bit of a break in between each exercise, 10 to 20 seconds, go ahead and take it. But otherwise, try to go straight through it. Now let's go through each exercise that we have. And that is going to be number 1, push-ups. Number 2, diamond push-ups. Then we've got some chair dips, followed by some forearm push-ups. Number 5 is a band chest press. Number 6 is a band overhead tricep extension. 7, band lateral raise. And then finally, number 8, a band lateral sweeper. Those last 2 are for the shoulders. So I'm going to go through each one, show you, proper form for each one so you know how to do it correctly, and regressions for each exercise if they're, a little too tough for you guys. So let's get started. Alright, so exercise number 1 is the push-up. Now most of you should be familiar with this, but let's go over it again. Now, what you're going to do with the push-ups, so when you do this, hands on the ground, they should be just slightly wider than shoulder width apart on this. Feet back, so you're on your toes here. Body in a straight line, your hips aren't too high or too low. Just like so. And then you want to turn your elbows in just a little bit so that when you're coming down on the push-up, your elbows are coming back at a 45-degree angle. They should not be out to the side like that. And you want to get that chest down as low as you can, about 2 to 3 inches off the ground before you push yourself back up. Now if that's too hard, you can regress that by either 2 ways. Dropping to your knees here, coming down that way, or you can turn it into an inclined push-up by putting your hands, on the side of a surface like a chair, your bed, or something like that, and coming down that way, doing it on your knees, or a regular push-up. Either way is fine, but that's exercise number 1. So next, number 2, we have the diamond push-ups. Now this is a variation that places more emphasis on your triceps. So the big difference with this one is your hand position. Instead of hands a little wider than shoulder width apart, you're going to bring them closer together. So they're about 2 inches apart or so. So let me show you what it looks like. Start in the same position here, hands closer together. There we go, start here, down, and up. Now for this one, keep those elbows in a little more, so we can work those triceps a little more. But yeah, same regressions as the regular push-up, so you can do it on your knees or on an incline. That's exercise number 2. Alright, so exercise number 3, we've got some chair dips. This is a mainly tricep exercise. You are using your shoulders a little bit and your pecs, but really going to fill in those triceps. So what you'll need, of course, is a chair or some sort of elevated surface like so. that you can use. What you're going to do, get in position, hands just right on the side of the chair here, or right outside the body. You don't want to go wider than that. There you go. You're going to scoot your butt forward so it's off the chair here, just about an inch or two in front of the chair. Don't come too far forward with this. Legs straight, heels on the ground, toes up. This is the starting position. And then you're dropping yourself down. Now you don't want your elbow coming above your shoulder. Stop when it's about, upper arm's about parallel with the floor. I would not go lower than that. And then, just like the push-ups, you want your elbows coming back about 45 degrees on this, not directly out to the side. Down and up. Now if this is too hard, you can regress it by bending your knees and do it that way. But either way you want to do it, that's exercise number 3. Alright, so exercise number 4, these are the forearm push-ups. Now for this one, this is much more difficult of an exercise versus the last one, so I'll definitely show you those regressions so that you can do these at home no matter what your fitness level is. This exercise does require quite a bit of core strength and hip stability to do it properly, but what you're going to do is you're going to start in a plank position. So forearms on the ground, elbows underneath the shoulders, palms flat on the ground. Now, there we go. Hips up. So your body's in a straight line. This is the starting position. And then from here, you're going to push your palms into the ground, both at the same time, and come up into a push-up position, like so. Here, and then back down. Both forearms on the ground at the same time, up and down. And like I said, this does require quite a bit of core stability, so keep that core tight. And squeeze those glutes a little bit. That does help a little bit. Now if that's a little too difficult, you can regress that by either doing it on your knees, like so, or you can do it one arm at a time. Either way works. It just, like I said, it just depends on what you guys can handle. But that is going to be exercise number 4. Alright, so exercise number 5 is going to be the band chest press. I'm going to use this band for just because it has the handles on it, so it's a little more convenient. But honestly, guys, if you have something like this, this will work just fine. You just have to grip it a little differently, but it still works. Either band that you use, you're going to take this and you're going to wrap it around a pole in your home. Got one right behind me, so I'll use this. Let's see, we'll wrap it around. There we go. Now, I'm going to bring this up so it's about chest level. There we go. Now you want to stand with your back facing the pole. A lot of you have done these before with me. You want to grab the bands, one in each hand with the band above your forearms, above your arms here, and then to get in position, you'll take, can't really see it here, but you're going to take one foot and step forward with it, the other one stays in place, and then lean forward a couple inches. Now from here, you can bring your hands up a little bit, palms down, with your elbows almost out to the side. They are coming down slightly, about an inch or two. Now this right here is the starting position, and then from here, you're just going to push these handles forward and bring them in so they almost touch. You want to get that contraction on the chest and bring it back to the starting position where your elbows come slightly behind your shoulders. And that's 1, 2, 3. Remember to get that squeeze in there. If you want to get more out of it, you can even hold it for a second, come back, hold, and back. Now that's going to be exercise number 5. Alright, so number 6 is going to be the band overhead tricep extension. So I'm using one of these bands this time, but I mean though, if you have one that has the handles on it, that works just fine too. So what you're going to do is, there's a couple ways to do this, but I like to just take the band, sit on the ground, hold on to it with one hand though, sit on the ground down in front of you, and then step on it with one foot. Now, the more slack that's on the band, the easier it's going to be. But either way, you're going to take the other arm. You're going to lift it up and bring it behind your head. So your elbow's in front of you. I like to swing it up with my elbow forward, swing it up behind my head. So my hand's behind my head, elbow's coming out to the side. This is the starting position. My hands right behind my head, elbow, I would say bring it in a couple inches rather than directly up the side. This is the starting position. Now from here, you're just pulling on the band, pulling it straight up. Now watch this elbow, make sure it does not come out to the side. Make sure that you're not dropping it down. When you're pulling it up, it just stays in position, like so. Pull it up and then back down. Alright guys, we're almost done. Exercise number 7 is going to be a band lateral raise. This one is for the shoulders, specifically the mid delts and a little bit of the front delts. You're going to take a band here. This is one of my lighter bands. Now with this, you're going to grab onto each end with both hands. You're going to sit it down on the ground. You're going to take, either foot, it doesn't matter, but you're just going to step onto the middle of the band with one foot. There we go. Standing up straight. Keep that chest out, shoulders back, and then arms next to your side. Now this is the starting position, and then from here, you're lifting your arms up, or the band up, to about shoulder level. So right about here, and then back down. Remember, keep that chest up, back down. Make sure you're not swinging those hips. As you do so, keep everything in line. It's just the shoulders that are moving up and down. No higher than shoulder level, and then back down. Alright, so the last exercise for today's routine is going to be another shoulder exercise. It's going to be a band lateral sweeper. So again, I'm just using the same band here. You want to drop it on the ground like you did the last one. Now this time though, to make it a little easier to do, I'm holding it with a neutral grip here. So my palms are facing each other. Now what you're going to do is again just set this on the ground, step on the middle of the band with one foot, chest out, arms next to side. This is the starting position, and then this time what you're going to do, you're going to start off by lifting this straight up overhead. Now once you get to the very top, then just bring your arms down directly to the sides, taking about 2 to 3 seconds to come back down on the sides. So about one second up, 2, 3 seconds down the sides. That's 1, 2. Now again, just make sure you're not rocking with this, because this looks stupid, but it's going to feel weird that way. So definitely don't do it like that. Keep that chest up, everything's tight, up and out to the side. And that is going to be exercise number 8. Alright guys, so that is the routine. Like I said, 8 exercises you're doing in a circuit, preferably no rest in between. In a few moments, I'll just post at the end of this video just my recommended reps and sets and rest times right at the end. But you can always change that depending on what your fitness level is. So guys, hopefully you got something out of this. I do want you guys to try it out. I will be coming out with more stuff very soon. That way you can see more of the things that I do on a daily basis. But yeah, give this a try. Hey, let me know if it worked out for you. And I will see you guys later. Bye.